Hey everybody, it's Cece Summerfield and I'm here with Kyle and he has a business called Kyle iPhone Repair. Hey Kyle, how's it going?
Hello.
All
Good.
right, so we've known each other for a bit. You've actually fixed one of my kids' phones and stuff. I wanted to ask you, how did you get started in this business?
So I got started through an app. Essentially, I saw an ad on Facebook for fixing smartphones in your spare time,
Mhm.
and I was intrigued by it. I was like, oh, I got some spare time. How can I fix these phones and make some extra money? And basically, this parts supplier had a program where you could sign up as a technician, as an independent contractor, but they didn't tell you that you're starting a business. And so it was a little tricky. They were a startup as well. And I basically bought a starter kit and taught myself how to do repairs. And so basically, yeah, I dove headfirst into learning how to do it, and then I taught myself. I did a lot of practicing with friends and family's phones to
Mhm.
really learn, and I wanted to get a lot of scenarios under my belt of what could happen with phones and stuff like that. And so I was doing that for 2 years in Minnesota, and
Mhm.
then 25 months ago or so, I moved to California.
So what areas do you service? I know you're in Ocean Beach, and that's where I know you from, but do you service any other areas? Are you able to go outside of this area, or do you prefer to stay here in Ocean Beach?
I will travel up to 20 miles. I have a vehicle, so yeah, I don't mind traveling. I have been offering free pickup and delivery on iPad repairs.
Cool.
And I also want to have give some clarification on my business name. My doing business name is Kyle iPhone Repair, but I'm not limited to just iPhones. I'm just set up to do iPhones extremely fast
Mhm.
because I have the inventory for those parts and stuff like that.
Sure.
But I do want to focus on phones and tablets. So if you do have, a high-end phone or tablet where you're spending, five, six, $700 on the device, you
Mhm.
can, with a little bit of maintenance, you can make that device last for years. Like
Sure.
you should be able to, if you're spending $700 on a phone, you should make it last for 5 years at least, in my opinion. And after 2 years, all you really,
Yeah, and
oh,
I'm honestly guilty of I'm the person that buys it or that gets talked into a new phone by my phone company every 2 years because it's available and they make this like screaming deal. And I now have the iPhone 11, which I can't see it getting much better. So I'm going to pay it off like you have talked about and just maybe keep it for a while. Um, so you were talking about that and how you could really make your phone last and you don't really need to buy a new one every 2 years and you're paying and you don't even realize it because you're paying on a monthly basis of it, that you're paying like almost $1,000 for the phone.
yeah. So, and what I've realized too is what they've done, what the giant manufacturers and carriers have done through the incremental payment system is
Mhm.
they've eliminated sticker shock value. So you actually forget how much money you're paying. And that's extremely psychological.
Mhm.
And then what they've done is made it hard to access the battery. So you just don't even think, you don't associate, oh, well, my battery, a rechargeable battery isn't going to last for more than 2 years, but I have no access to it. Like, oh, I just have to get a new phone. But
Yeah.
like, it's actually a really easy battery swap. Like they should have designed it for an 8-year-old to be able to do it.
I just was curious. We talked a lot about battery replacement. What is the most common repair that you're finding in your business right now?
So the most common repair is going to be the screen repair,
Mhm.
um, and it's starting to happen now or two where the back of the phones are also breaking.
Mhm.
So basically, the screens are, I'd say, 90%. Batteries, I'd say, are another like 9%, and then the third thing that really happens to the phone, hardware wise, is
Mhm.
the charger ports fill up with lint and debris. So I see a lot in men's phones where they're holding their phone in their pocket.
Yep.
It fills up with lint, and then every time you plug the phone in, it packs it in there.
Yeah.
So without realizing it, you're packing in incremental little bits of lint, and then it feels like it's damaged because it feels all loose. But you
Yeah.
can go in, and Apple actually designed their ports to be very user friendly when it comes to cleaning. So you can go in there and clean it out real nice and have it act like a brand new port just with a little cleaning.
Yeah.
And then the other thing to consider too, I'd say the things that age over time are, one is the battery, but two is the storage. So the other big concern is when you're doing a lot of videos and photos is you're going to fill up your storage quickly, and over time it's going to get full. And so you have to come up with a strategy to either offload your photos into your computer at home, or use either iCloud, or what I like to use is Google Photos, because Google, if you go into the settings and you set it, there's unlimited storage, which slightly compresses the files, but you set it to unlimited storage and you get free cloud storage for free with your Gmail account. And this way it will safely back up all your photos and videos, and then you can delete them from your phone, still have access to them through an album, and then you have all the room on your phone still.
I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm using iCloud storage right now, which I like because I can see it on my computer when I go to iCloud.com. But but yeah, I'd like to look into the Google Photos because I am more of a Google Gmail user. But anyway, that's on another subject. But I appreciate the tips you're giving. And is there anything finally that you want to say as far as the services? How I guess you come to the person that because you are on the go, and you come to the person to repair their phone. So they don't have to take it anywhere.
Right.
Come to them, and the services generally take what, half hour? What kind of service time?
With the phones, iPhones particularly, the repairs for like a battery and a screen range from like 20 to 40 minutes. I go to the customer. I do offer mail-in service now. If you can be away from your phone or tablet for 2 to 3 days. On my website, you can download and print off a form to fill out with all your information, and then pack it up, ship it to me. When I get it, I can repair it, and most of the time can get the repair done within an hour of receiving the package.
Wow.
And then I'll ship it off. And so that's another way where you can stay home and you don't have to leave. Or if you're in a different state, I can also handle, different areas of the states and things like that. And then with iPads and tablets, they're a little bit more expensive. So I offer free pickup and delivery and a 24-hour turnaround on that. Sometimes I don't have the parts in stock, so I'll have to order the part, and then I schedule a free pickup and delivery, and then bring it back fully repaired.
So yeah, I don't see any reason why you want to go anywhere else when you have somebody that'll do free pickup and delivery. I mean, the only other places I know of that do this kind of repair stuff are the kiosks and stuff where you actually have to drive to them. Stuff. So I mean, I think your service is really valuable, and also, I mean, in my experience, it's been very affordable. So thank you for your business, and thanks for taking some time today to talk with me. And if you guys need anything, what's the best way to get a hold of you, Kyle?
So my website is instakyleiPhoneRepair.com, and then my phone number is 619-637-3451. And I can take calls or text messages. I tend to answer my calls because every call is valuable.